The Republic of Belarus was once the epicenter of European Jewry, a place for which Jewish lifestyle and learning was of deep importance to its members and of great significance to the Jewish world. But with the rise of communism and the horrors of the Second World War, the Jewish community's numbers were decimated, and a gaping hole was left in the cultural landscape of Belarus. YUSSR strives to infuse the Jews of Belarus with a Jewish identity, and it succeeds. The educational, recreational, and charitable activities of YUSSR in the former Soviet Union are building a new generation of Jewish youth, while simultaneously reconnecting an older generation with its nearly forgotten Jewish history.
One of the main goals of communism was to destroy religion in general, and I would say in particular Judaism. You had two generations of people growing up without any knowledge of their religion.
50 years ago, there was blossoming Torah centers, and there were blossoming teachers of Torah, and all of a sudden people don't even know what Shema is. You realize that there's such a big need in the community. So we have to go, and we have to teach.
To re-establish Judaism in Belarus to a thirsting community is something that is so admirable and something so meaningful.
There are millions of Jews all over Europe. There are millions of Jews all over Russia, Belarus, Ukraine, and there's so much that we could give.
In 1990, YUSSR created year-round educational and recreational programming and outlets. Perhaps the crown jewel among these programs is the YUSSR Summer and Winter Camp Experience for children.
The camps really serve, I would say, a twofold purpose. Firstly, to give kids an opportunity to discover, and secondly, to pursue Judaism.
It's their main Jewish energy for the year. They come, they have an amazing time in a Jewish context, they feel good about being Jewish, and they learn to take pride in that.
Seeing a child, start to think, I'm no longer just a Belarusian person who's Jewish, but I'm a Jewish Belarusian, is something that's almost impossible to translate into words.
The informal camp setting provides an atmosphere where both fun and substantive learning are fused. This winning combination complements and motivates the children in a myriad of ways.
Aleph, bet, bet. Aleph, bet, bet.
Camp tuition is free for all campers. The wider Belarusian Jewish community is the direct beneficiary of such life-affirming experiences. Each day of camp is imbued with a sense of fun, purpose, and accomplishment. Activities are structured to be both enjoyable and informative.
The average day consists of the kids wake up and they move to the dining room, and we have mifkad where we say Modahani and sing Hatikva. At breakfast, usually they learn a new song or a story, and they're introduced to the theme of the day in a fun way.
The most important thing in the whole Torah is
and then they go into a tefillah session. Tefillah is tried to be taught in an exciting way, in a very practical way.
Does anyone remember how important Shema Yisrael really is?
Shema is very important for Jews.
Она объединяет их.
It unites them.
И она выражает главную мысль иудаизма, что Бог один.
And in a way it expresses the main idea of Judaism, which is we have one God.
Then we have chugim, things like Jewish dance or Jewish art, fishing, hiking. The kids have about an hour of free time, and then they get back with their bunks and study Ivrit.
Children at YUSSR camps learn about their Jewish heritage. A perennial favorite is the study of the Hebrew language, Ivrit. Ivrit is part of the eternal connection among Jews throughout the world. Nothing can describe the feeling of hearing Hebrew once again spoken in Belarus after having been silenced for so very long.
The kids are really quick learners, and they're already learning the alphabet and the basics of Hebrew and Jewish ritual.
Some of them are learning for the first time, and I think they're learning that you can incorporate fun and religion into your life.
Throughout the day, seemingly common activities become exciting times filled with tradition.
You see that they have an eagerness to learn. You just want to reach out and help them because they're such good kids. They just didn't have the same opportunity that we had in America.
The kids don't have very much at home. They definitely don't have very much money. And for them to come together in a camp setting, I've seen it has such a positive influence on them.
YUSSR programming is inspirational to campers and counselors alike. YUSSR counselors who thought they were coming to give leave with the feeling that they indeed received.
It's just been a tremendous opportunity to come and apply everything that we've learned in Judaism and come and help spread it to people who don't have as many opportunities as we do.
If they feel that they're connected to people in America, if they feel that they're connected to people in Israel, people all over the world, the Jewish community gets a little smaller.
All these kids feel that they're Jewish, and it's so important that we help them feel that they're not alone.
50 years ago, what we're doing here would be such an inconceivable thing.
Through camps like this, kids become aware of who they are.
Every Jew is valuable, and every Jew is, is close in our hearts, and there's no reason why we shouldn't support a Belarusian Jew any more or less than a Jew anywhere else in the world.
The YUSSR Louder Youth Center in Minsk marks a strong Jewish presence in the capital city. The center hosts a wide range of activities for the entire Jewish community. Several students who have matriculated through YUSSR programming are now teachers in the program, re-establishing continuity once feared lost in the former Soviet Union. Typical weekly programming includes chesed projects, cultural and arts opportunities, and the Sunday school. Visual arts, music, and drama at the center produce a festive environment where Judaism as a lifestyle and culture thrives once again. The weekly Shabbat experience is both special and exciting. Through the Shabbat meals, Friday night and Saturday transform into a 25-hour period of serenity and spirituality. YUSSR participants take an active role in planning and participating in Shabbat programming. Jewish holidays are a pillar of YUSSR programming. In fact, Sukkot and Passover are occasions in which YUSSR recruits and dispatches volunteers throughout Belarus. YUSSR provides these communities with all their holiday needs, from a warm holiday meal to informative and creative programming. The volunteers' dedication, enthusiasm, and knowledge turn holidays into true community celebrations. Whether our participants stay in Belarus, attend university in the United States or Europe, or emigrate to Israel, YUSSR imparts a strong Jewish identity. As role models, YUSSR volunteers demonstrate how to live as citizens of the world while concurrently developing and strengthening their committed connection to their Jewish heritage.
To re-establish Judaism in Belarus to a thirsting community is something that is so admirable and something so meaningful.
I think that it's really important that YUSSR continue its activity here because they've succeeded in exciting young people about Judaism.